What is up? This is your LA in a minute. And as we celebrate King Day today in Los Angeles and beyond, it's important to realize that Martin Luther King Jr. had an important impact on Los Angeles, and LA had an important impact on Martin Luther King Jr. Let's get into it. What may have been King's first trip to Los Angeles was in 1956, where he visited African-American congregations and also received the Elijah Lovejoy Award, given to the person making the most significant contribution towards full citizenship right for African Americans. This one's pretty amazing and telling of the times in both Los Angeles and the United States. In 1958, King had a 3-day residency at Caltech, which culminated in his keynote speech, Progress in Race Relations, which was only attended by 200 people. King was so unknown at the time that the LA Times didn't even cover the residency. By 1960, King was a prominent civil rights leader, and he traveled to Los Angeles, coinciding with the Democratic Convention where JFK was set to be nominated as the candidate for president. Fronting 5,000 protesters, King and other activists rallied at the LA Sports Arena near the University Park campus, and their goal was to make civil rights a prominent part of the Democratic platform. An important high-profile moment also came in 1960 as MLK joined a protest outside of Woolworths in downtown Los Angeles as the chain faced boycotts and sit-ins across the country for discrimination. By 1961, King's impact on the national landscape was undeniable. He's seen here with California Governor Edmund Brown before speaking in front of 25,000 people at a freedom rally at University Park near USC. 1963 was a watershed year in the United States, and this was a big moment. At Wrigley Field, the home of the Los Angeles Angels at the time, Martin Luther King was hosted in May for the Los Angeles Freedom Rally, which was called at the time the largest and most enthusiastic civil rights rally in the history of this nation. Wow. Now, this freedom rally was particularly important because Los Angeles, the home of Hollywood, was in everybody's living room with TVs and on the silver screen with movies. So this freedom rally was a full day of support for racial equality, and it attracted celebrities like Dorothy Dandridge, Rita Moreno, Paul Newman, and Marlon Brando, and that really brought some attention to MLK and the civil rights movement. Future Mayor Tom Bradley was on stage during that speech, and he said it inspired him on his journey to become the first black mayor of Los Angeles. For the next few years, MLK recognized Los Angeles as the main part of his base and support and would continue to preach at congregations from the Second Baptist to the First AME. One of King's final and most inspirational appearances in Los Angeles happened in 1967 at USC when he was set to speak at the Great Issues Forum. There was a bomb threat that evacuated the building, but once police cleared the area, King re-entered and simply finished the inspirational speech. When King was tragically assassinated in 1968, a man died, but his legacy continues to live on here in Los Angeles, where we proudly celebrate MLK Day. All right, LA, it's been a minute.